In the previous video, we created a button that clears up all the selections in our component, and from a feature point of view, it works fine. However, we have some unwanted behavior that might be considered a bug, and it often happens with elements that use Angular CDK overlays. The problem comes when I try to click this button when the overlay panel is open. You can see I click the button, but instead of clearing up the selections, it just closes the panel. And only after that, when I click the button one more time, then the selections will be erased. The reason for this behavior is the way the overlays are designed in Angular CDK. The thing is that the overlay content, like our panel with the options, it is not rendered just next to the overlay origin element. Instead, Angular creates a separate container inside the body tag and renders all overlays inside this container. Additionally, the overlay container element has a CSS property called zIndex, which is responsible for the stack order of elements. You can imagine the main content of the page and the overlay as two pieces of glass plates that are stacked on each other, and the plate with the greater that index has priority and comes on top of the stack and covers the plate below. It is better to demonstrate if we apply some background to the overlay container. Now, do you see? This container with the panel overlays my select component, so I cannot click the clear button because it is under this layer. So the solution in this situation would be extracting the select component into a separate layer and placing it on top of this overlay layer. So let's try to find our select element on the page. It should be somewhere here. All right, here we go. Then the zIndex works only with positioned elements or if it is a direct child of the flex element. In my case, the select component is a direct child of the flex element, so it will work directly. But there is no guarantee that in another place the component will be used as a direct child of the flex element. So that's why I will apply positioning for this element by default. Now we can apply zIndex to this element, and it should be greater than the overlays one. So the overlay has a zIndex 1000. That's why I'm going to apply 1001. And you can see it works. Let's maybe add some background to the select element to see it better. All right, it looks nicer. So yeah, now you can see that we brought the select element in front, and the clear button is available again for me, and I can clear up my stuff even with the opened panel. Cool. Now I just have to bring this solution to the source code. So I go there, and using the host binding decorator, I'm going to attach a special class when the select panel is open. And then I just have to create this class in the select component styles and bring the styles I configured before, just like that. And now let's go to the browser and make sure that everything works as expected, and we can clear selections even if the panel is open.